Hey Thompson Station, it's Mrs. Carpenter in first grade. I'm here to make sure that you don't forget your coins.
I always want more. A penny's worth 1 cent, a nickel's worth 5, a dime's worth 10 cents, a quarter's 25.
So now let's count some coins. First thing we need to do is sort them. From what's worth the most to what's worth the least. And if I know my touch points, this part's easy. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 51, 52, 53. Your turn.
Hi Perry Creek first graders, Miss Phelps here. I know you guys remember your Friends of Tens posters in your classrooms. This week, practice those and share them with somebody in your house. You can make some flashcards or you can even make up some silly stories. We love you guys and we miss you so much. Take care and wash your hands.
Hi fabulous first graders. I found a fun math game on our learning resources page called Salute. All you need is a deck of cards with the face cards taken out. Ready? Salute!
The sum is 16.
So if the sum is 16, I can think 7 plus a number equals 16 or 16 minus 7 to figure out my number. My number must be 9 because 7 plus 9 equals 16. Ready? Salute! Have fun!
Greetings, Hillsboro. This is Miss Hutchinson with a math challenge for first grade. This week, focus on solving and maybe even writing addition word problems using double-digit numbers. If Mr. H picks 24 apples and Mrs. H picks 15 apples, how many apples do they have altogether? You can make it more interesting by using paper or index cards to make a matching game. Write your word problem on one card and the answer on another card. Make several to play a matching game with your family. Don't forget to show your thinking by drawing a picture or making a model.
Hey first grade, this is Miss Johnson. I don't know about you, but all of this warm weather really makes me miss the beach. So why don't we do a math problem about the beach? On the next slide, there's going to be lots of pictures. I want you to see if you can find the value of each picture. Then, as a challenge, see if you can find the sum to number 4. I know it's going to be kind of hard, but I know you can do it. Think about all of the math strategies we've learned this year. There's counting up, counting back, and then doubles, doubles plus 1, and so many more. See if you can find the value, and then, as another challenge, see if you can create your own math problem to teach to someone in your family or at your house. And parents, it might be easier for you to take a screenshot or just pause the video on the next slide so your student can see the problem. We love and miss you, first graders. See you soon. Good luck!
Hey y'all, my name is Mrs. Richardson. I'm a first grade teacher at Allendale Elementary School. Shout out to my kiddos, miss you and love you. Today I'm going to be showing you a really fun game you can do indoors or outdoors using things that we have at home. I just got plates numbered them 1 through 9 and then I got some bean bags. So this game is to help your child learn how to add and subtract fluently within 20, and we want them to be able to use the mental strategies that they've learned in class so that they can be quick. So here's how you play. You can use 2 bean bags and you can pick any 2 numbers. So I'm going to toss it on any 2. I have 6 and 5, so I can do 6 plus 5, which is 11, or I can do 6 minus 5, which equals 1. If your child needs help with a particular number, then you can choose that number, or they can choose that number, keep it in their head. I'm going to do 9, and then I can take 1 bean bag, toss it on that number, I'll say it's 7, and I can do 9 plus 7 or 9 minus 7. Whatever works for you, you can spread them out, help them run around, they can time themselves, they can play with other people, they can play by themselves, whatever you want to do.
Hey guys, this is Mrs. Richards, first grade from Bethesda, bringing you guys some math tips or ideas that you can do at home. One thing you can do is go on a scavenger hunt in your backyard and find different amounts of items and then write your own math word problems. Or you could use sidewalk chalk and write your math facts and then have somebody call them out, and you can squirt them with a spray bottle of water when it's a little bit warmer. or you can hop to them, get some exercise.
Hi first graders, this is Mrs. Tullis from Clovercroft Elementary. I want to show you something fun that you can work on with measurement while you're at home. You can grab anything around your house that you can use as something to measure. It can be a hairbrush, you can grab some school supplies, you can grab a book, you can grab some of your toys, and then find a tool that you can use as your unit to measure. Just make sure whatever you're using as your tool, it's all the same size. So you can grab some toothpicks, you could grab some paper clips, you can grab some Legos, make sure it's all the same kind of Lego that you're using. You can even grab some M&Ms. And then when you're lining up your measurement, make sure that you're measuring from end to end with no gaps and no overlaps. When you're finished, you can then write a sentence to compare what you measured. For example, I could write a sentence that says the hairbrush is longer than the marker. Have fun!
Hi everyone, Ms. Hankins from Clovercroft Elementary here with a first grade math tip for you. I'm going to show you how to create 120 chart puzzles. Go online and Google 120 charts. There you can print off one of the many free resources available. Create your puzzle by using a highlighter to draw the puzzle pieces. Cut them out and then give the pile to your student. Ask them to recreate the 120 chart. When they're done, have them stick it in a Ziploc baggie to reuse later.
Hi everybody, my name is Tiffany Heath and I teach first grade at Chapman's Retreat. So hello to all my cheetahs. I'm going to work with you today on how to use dominoes to help with your math facts. So when you're playing dominoes, before you play your domino, you can use this domino to do some addition. Okay, it helps with subitizing too. So you can look at it really quickly to see which number this would be really fast. So I can see that this is 8 because I have 2 rows of 3 and 2 more. But you can also do this to add. So I can see that this is 8 plus 3, and I can use that to do my mental math when I'm playing dominoes. If you're not playing dominoes with your family, if you're just hanging out and mom and dad are working, that's okay too. You can just grab some dominoes and practice your math facts.
Hey first graders, it's Miss Sarah from Chapman's Retreat Elementary. I hope you're practicing your math facts at home, and to help you, I have a fun hopscotch skip counting game for you. If you have a dice at home, you can use it to roll and see what number you count by. I got 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Let's keep practicing and roll again. I got 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18.
Hey first graders, this is Miss McKinney from Creekside Elementary, and I have a challenge that will get you to think about your 2-digit numbers. So the challenge is, which one doesn't belong? Here are your 4 numbers, and your job is to figure out which number doesn't belong with the rest of them. And the cool thing about this is that there's no wrong answer as long as you can prove why. Maybe you want to write it down, maybe you want to tell a family member about which one doesn't belong.
Hi friends, Ms. Shore here from Edmonton Elementary. I wanted to share with you a fun review activity for crafts. Go through your cabinets or pantry and look for anything like canned foods that you could graph. I'm graphing today green beans, beans, and tomatoes. I first made a tally chart, and then I turned my tally chart into a bar graph. I could then answer questions like, how many more tomato cans do I have than green beans?
Hi friends, Miss Lampley, first grade teacher at Fairview Elementary. I've been practicing my math facts on Dreambot. And I've even been practicing my math facts on Brickle. I've even been playing store with my stuffed animals. Poppity, what would you like to buy?
Did you guys know that you can make a clock with cards?
Look guys, my clock.
Spring always makes me think of bunnies and chicks. This is Tammy Weatherholt from Grassland Elementary School, and I am hopping in to give you the math tips for the week. I bet that most of you have a lot of eggs around your house right now. So what you're going to do is you're going to take those plastic eggs and you're going to put numbers in each of the eggs. These can be low numbers or higher numbers if you want to be a little bit more challenged. I happen to have the number 24 in my egg. So what I am going to do is I am going to do my number of the day. You can make a chart like this yourself, or you can even do it on a piece of paper at home. So you can see I have written the numeral here. The kids can do their tally marks, 5, 10, 15, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. We draw a picture, and in first grade, we do quick draw, so it's a little quicker. So we did 10, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4. You can do the number word, 24. We love to catch up on 10s and 1s. Love to do that number order, 23, 24, 25, and see what comes before and what comes after. And then we can do one less or one more. You can do your 10 frames, 10, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. You can practice your counting skills and find the number 24. You can count by 2s, you can count by 5s, you can count by 10s. You can do even and odd. When you have finished with all of your eggs, a good idea would be to put them in order from greatest to least, or least to greatest. You could even get a little more challenging and do some addition and subtraction with it.
Hey Heathersbend first graders, it's Miss Hudspeth reminding you about Make It Monday. Now even though it's not Monday today, you can still make numbers any day of the week, all day long if you wanted to. We're going to start with an easy one that we already all know how to do, I'm pretty sure. It's number 8. I have 8 on my paper. Now I have to figure out ways to make 8 or to represent 8. Let's see, I can represent it with tally marks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I can also write some addition equations. I know my doubles fact of 4 plus 4 equals 8. I also know that 5 plus 3 equals 8. And 7 plus 1 equals 8. I'm pretty good at subtracting too, so I can write a few subtraction equations as well.
Hey there, Miss Oldham here with a big shout out to my first graders at Heritage Elementary. I'm here today just to show you a quick tip on practicing that math fluency. All you need to do, roll some dice and write your equation. You could roll 2 dice, you could roll 3 dice, you could roll 2 two-digit numbers. You could even take it a step further, use some of your toys that you have around the house and create a word problem with those numbers that you rolled. I miss you. I hope to see you soon.
Hi, this is Mrs. Rogers, first grade teacher at Jordan Elementary School with a math tip. While we're away, practice some mental math to keep your skills sharp. Have an adult or an older sibling give you a number between 0 and 120. Once they give you that number, such as 35, be able to tell them what's 10 more, 10 less, 1 more, or 1 less. Also, try counting by 2s, 5s, and 10s with a random number that somebody in your family gives you. This will help keep your math mental skills sharp.
Hi, this is Mrs. Tony, first grade teacher at Crockett Elementary. So a big part of first grade math is practicing addition and subtraction facts to 20. Here's a different version of the popular card game Go Fish that practices just that. First, you need to take out your face cards and your 10s, and just remember that aces count as 1. And pick a sum to play for. We're going to play for 10. I have a 6. Do you have a 4 to make 10?
Yes. I have an 8. Do you have a 2 to make 10?
Go fish. You can learn more about this card game and other card games under the first grade learning resources.
Hey Kenrose first graders, this is Miss Wyatt, just coming on here to tell you something fun that you can do to practice math today, which is writing and solving your own word problem, or having a friend solve it, or brother or sister, or your parents, whatever. Just make sure that when you are doing it, you are finding the numbers in the problem, but don't be a number plucker. You are going through and finding the key words in the problem that help you solve it. You're writing a full equation that matches your problem that you've written. And finally, you are labeling your answer, because that is what smart, almost second graders do, okay? Hope y'all are having so much fun. Keep doing math. We love you and miss you.
Hi, Miss Liggett from Lipscomb Elementary. Does everyone keep saying stay 6 feet away, but you don't even know what 6 feet is? Well, I'm 6 feet away right now. And another thing, this is 1 foot. 1 foot is 12 inches. Can you figure out how many inches are in 6 feet? If I was you, I'd start counting by 10. Stay safe, stay 6 feet away.
What's up, first grade? It's Miss Milford here to give you a fun way to keep your math facts sharp using the Make It 10 strategy and one of my favorite math tools, dice. I have 10 dice that I'm gonna roll and quickly add to find the sum. Once I roll, I'm gonna find the numbers that I know go together to make 10. I know that 6 and 4 make 10.
6 and 3 and 1 make 10. 6 and 2 and 2 make 10. And 1 and 1 make 2. Now all I need to do is add them up. So 10, 20, 30, and 2 make 32. The sum of my dice is 32. How quickly can you add to find the sum? Set a timer. See if you can get quicker and quicker each time. And then, when you get really good at that, add in some more dice. How many dice can you add to find the sum? Have fun!
Hey first grade, this is Miss Gilmore and I wanted to come and tell you guys about some addition strategies that we've learned this year to help refresh your memory as you're working on some math problems at home. So if you look at our first example, we have counting on. This is something we learned at the beginning of the year. We count on when we're adding by 1, 2, or 3. If you look at my example right here, it's kind of like a number line. So it's 43, the next number is 44, just like you'd see on a number line. So we're counting forward by 1. So you can look at 43, 44, and then count on 45, 46, and 47. The next strategy is making a 10. This one, you can ask yourself, 7 plus what other number would give me 10? What else do I need to make 10 more? You can also try to picture or even draw a 10 frame to help you with this one. The next strategy, the red strategy right here, is related facts. If you know that 4 plus 3 equals 7, you also know that 3 plus 4 equals 7. You just switch the add-ins around. This can help you with subtraction problems later as well. Remember number bonds. The last strategy we're going to talk about is doubles plus or minus 1. If you know that 7 plus 7 equals 14, you can figure out that 7 plus 8 equals 15. 8 is 1 more than 7, so we have to add 1 more to our answer or our sum. I hope this was helpful. I miss you and I love you guys. I know your teachers do too, and hopefully we'll see you soon.
Hi, I'm Mrs. Decker and I teach first grade at Oakview Elementary, and I want to show you all a fun way to practice your math facts at home. So to play this game, you all will need some index cards to write your math facts, a fly swatter, and then I use these sticky notes, but you could also even do it outside and use sidewalk chalk. So to play, your parent will read you a math fact, and you will find the answer on here. So this says 13 plus 6. I know that that is 19. So you'll swat the correct answer. If it's correct, you get to keep the card and you will get a point. If it's not correct, then the card will need to go to the bottom of the stack so that you can get more practice with that before the game is done.
Hi, my name is Anna Calhoun and I teach first grade at Scales Elementary, and I want to give a math tip about breaking down numbers. On page 18 of the learning resource packet that was sent home last week, there is a great template and it's called Number of the Day, where you can just write down any number and then show how many ways there are to show that number.
Hi boys and girls, my name is Miss Jadwin. I'm a first grade teacher at Sunset Elementary School, and I want to show you a fun game that will help you practice those math facts at home. This is my daughter Emma, and she is going to be playing the game with me. The game is called Make 10 Concentration, but I have made it a little more difficult for you, and we are going to play Make 20 Concentration. So the first thing you need is a deck of cards. I would go ahead and take these jokers out because you do not need them. You do also need to know that all of your face cards are going to be worth 10 points. So your jack, your king, and your queen are going to be worth 10. Now, normally when we play Make 10, we only flip over 2 cards and we add them up to try to make 10, but since we're making 20, we're gonna flip over 3 cards, okay? Now it's important to remember those face cards are 10, because if you flip over 2 face cards the first time, you don't have to flip over anymore because you have 20, okay? And then you're good to go. All right, I'm gonna let Emma go first, and she's gonna flip over 3 cards. She's flipped over a 7, and a 2. Now, when I'm adding 3 numbers, I always like to think about those 2 strategies that we've talked about. The first one is make a 10. We've practiced these all year long, and so you guys should know those Make 10 facts very quickly. And then the other one is to look for doubles fact.
Hey Trinity friends, hope you're staying safe. I'm here to bring you some math movement facts. Hey, while you're practicing your fluency, did you ever think of counting by 2s, 5s, and 10s while you punch it out? Like this: 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. For a real challenge, try counting by twos with an odd number first. Stay safe, love you, take care, Trinity.
Hello everybody, it's Miss White from Westwood. I just wanted to show you how to play Fact Family from your resource packet. You'll need 2 dice. You roll them and then write the numbers to make an equation. Then use the commutative property to flip it, write the subtraction equation, and can you guess what that last equation would be?
Hey, first grade boys and girls, I just want to give you a great math tip. I know you're working on your math facts, right? So if you come to a math fact that you're having a problem with, just use your strategy of a 10 frame. Solve that math fact on the 10 frame, keep practicing it, and you'll master it. I know you can do it. Love you guys.